The question from Jasmine.
Oh, you remember the question?
No, I just remember her name.
The question was, if we were stuck in a room together for an indefinite amount of time, it can be for however long we want. It's this exact situation. But no, if we were stuck in a room together, let's say for a whole day, let's say for...
No, I know what the question was there, but it was
hours.
longer than that. It was like a long time.
Rice cakes. She said rice cakes. And we have
Yeah,
drinks. Water, I think.
it was rice cakes and water, wasn't it? Yeah.
And so we're allowed to bring 2 other things with us into this room. What would it be? Have you had to think about it?
I didn't, I'll be honest. Because I read rice cakes and got so disappointed. 2 things.
2 other things. We've got rice cakes, water, and each other. 2 other things. I had an idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
A piano and a guitar so we can actually practice.
Oh, thank God for that. So we can actually practice.
It would be the only time when we can rehearse and make songs and music together, and we would have to.
We would make I'd make a very sad album if all I had to eat rice cakes and water.
And be with me.
So you'd bring a piano and a guitar.
That was my first thought.
I'll bring the Johnny.
Teamwork. Planning.
I don't know who watches these podcasts, but they must think, what a couple of nutters.
What are you going to bring?
Yeah, I really should have thought about it. Probably more food.
I don't think that there were rules attached.
I like to think about these things longer than I'm allowing. But was it in a room? Has the room got a window in it?
You want to bring a window?
I won't be able to last longer than there if it's dark. Not that I'm scared of the dark.
Let's say there's a window. Let's say you can open and close it. There you go, I'll treat you.
I'll throw the rice cakes out the window, pay someone to bring me some better food through the window, like a McDonald's drive-through but reverse. I'll bring a phone. Rice cake and water can absolutely do one. Sorry, Jasmine. She's vegan, so that's probably a snack. Yeah. What did I say?
Basically a phone and money to pay for the food.
No, I'm not bringing money. That's a waste of a second thing. I'm bringing a phone.
How are you convincing someone? You're just calling Emma, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not, because she won't drive.
Okay.
If she was here, she would back me up and say, yeah, I wouldn't drive to that.
Yeah.
She said, you should say, you got yourself in that situation. Also, you don't need money, because I can order from Domino's or somewhere and pay online, yeah. I mean, I can't earn money while I'm in there. So, yeah, our life would go to pot, probably lose the house, kids homeless. You know, it would be a pretty tragic thing if we were locked in a room for an indefinite amount of time with just beep rice cakes. Could we put a bleep on that? Can you blur mouths on your...
You should make it right.
It just felt like a weird... That's fine. Yeah.
It was me.
I've had a lot of questions and we've spent a long time on this one.
Really
it's my fault. I'm sorry. I feel like I've covered... Yeah, phone. Phone.
Phone.
That's it.
Just a phone, that's all he needs. And a window.
Phone, and I'd let you bring a third thing.
Oh, wow. New questions.
New question.
Am I reading?
If you want. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I just...
If you weren't called Grinter Street, what would you have been called?
Would you have been called?
What would you have been called? We were called Grinter Street because we didn't have another name. What would you have been called? Have we come up with any ideas since Grinter Street? I feel like we haven't actively
No, once we got that,
no,
we didn't need to.
We don't want to
What did we have
Grinter Street,
before that? I mean, it probably... Guns and Johnson's quite cool. I think I came up with that.
Yeah, Guns and Johnson, but it sounds...
Johnny Guns, I think I came up with
Johnny Guns.
Because one of my set lists on Spotify is called Johnny Guns.
Yeah.
Still, even though we're called Grinter Street and have been for a long time.
Yeah.
I think that was the first ones I sent you called Johnny Guns when we were first gigging together.
But it sounds... Guns and Johnson sounds like a Guns N' Roses tribute act that provides baby oil.
Did we answer that? That's not what we would have been. What's D and R? Dave. D-A-R-E. Dare.
Dare.
Dare to
Dare.
Not dare to dare.
We didn't really have any other names.
Apart from Grinter Street featuring Dave the Piano Man. We had a pub basically, we won't say which one because they regularly book us and they're brilliant.
They are brilliant.
We had a laugh because when we first went there as Grinter Street, there was a sign outside and it said Grinter Street. And then in bigger writing, it said featuring Dave the Piano Man. And I was like, there's only 2 of us. So what you've done is deliberately exclude. I'd only played there once by myself. So they didn't. I mean, it did go very well, but they didn't. Yeah. I didn't feel like that was necessary.
You're recognised universally.
Well, yeah. No. One day. Should we do the next question?
Yes.
Cats or dogs?
Cats or dogs?
Dogs. I mean, I've got dogs. Pick dogs.
I'm trying to morph into one.
Can you do that on the edit?
I love dogs now. I've been converted.
Were you a cat man?
Cat man. I was a cat man because I only ever had cats and I never knew dogs. And when you don't know something, you're kind of scared of it because you're scared of the unknown.
Which dog changed your opinion? I know it wasn't mine. You haven't got to even mention them. They're not really dogs. They're more like sort of feral gerbils.
Mm-hmm.
What changed you?
Scooby-Doo, I think.
Not the dog you looked after?
Yes.
That was
my
a
girlfriend's mum's dog is lovely. She's called Summer. She's a rescue from Romania. We think, we don't know how old she is because obviously a rescue. But she's lovely and she's very friendly and she hasn't eaten me. So, converted.
Cha-ching!
Dogs. When did you first kiss? In 5 seconds.
Let's skip. Tune in for episode 3. Well, will there be more merch at any point? Nah.
Yeah, there will be.
There will.
A ton of merch for the Wave because it's my song. We'd love to do vinyls, wouldn't we? I think. Would we? I don't know. I'm asking you for the first time. Would we?
Yeah. Well, for our EP, or album, whatever, there's a guy who I performed for who works in a company that basically where you go and buy the album online and they just make it and send it. So you haven't got to make 1,000, you can make whatever you want, but then you go through their website and then they do it for you, and they'll do vinyls as well.
That's brilliant.
So yes, we can do vinyl. Can we do a poll? Do you still buy CDs? Should we do a CD as like a keepsake?
Yeah.
Has anyone still got a CD player in their car? Answer that one as well.
Yes. We'd love to do more t-shirts, different colours.
Yeah.
Variation with us on, maybe. Would that sell?
Tell us.
Tell us in the comments.
Just keep commenting, please.
What we would love, essentially, if people have got this far in this episode, is what we'd love.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you don't enjoy it, tell us and tell us why. I'm not trying to come off as passive aggressive and everything, but
he does want to know your name when you comment, so he can come and find you. Also, if you have got this far, what are you doing today? Can you comment what you've been up to today?
Yeah, that'd be lovely to hear.
I think we should go to the next question.
Yeah. So merch, probably more t-shirts.
That's a long question.
Just to summarise, probably more t-shirts, probably not key rings, probably not CDs.
Comment what you'd buy, and we'll make it.
Just comment something.
Comment something. We just like comments. We like reading your comments because
and we will reply.
And
we have lots of time on it. I have lots of time on my hands, so I will reply. And I'll make you feel special. And then I'll ask you for more questions.
And we're very self-obsessed.
I won't let you leave the comment section.
If you were at gunpoint and had to recite an album as accurately as possible, which album would it be?
That's a really good question. I love that. Can you be honest?
Yeah.
These questions that you've made, or
no,
come from? They're really good questions.
They're all sent in by one person, but they were all sent in.
Well, you didn't need to say that.
Cut that.
Was it my mum? If you were at gunpoint and had to recite an album as accurately as possible, ooh, it's either going to be a McFly album.
Yeah, I was about to say Room on the Third Floor, probably for me.
Mine would be
All Motion in the
Motion in the Ocean. Yeah.
As if ours is the same album. That's
or Wonderland, which you used to call Winter Wonderland. What's that Wonderland album? It's Winter Wonderland.
Big McFly fan. I didn't actually have it. My dad had it, and I didn't. That's one of the only albums I didn't buy.
Looking out for my Christmas presents.
One of my favourite songs was on that album, the She Falls Asleep song. That was really good. I love that.
The instrumental, yeah.
It's really weird how we've been brought up in exactly the same bands we seem to listen to.
Brilliant.
I'm going to go ahead and move that.
Either that, or The Hoosiers' Trick to Life. Actually, anything by The Hoosiers.
There is one more album I probably could do most of it.
Go on.
American Idiot album. Green Day.
That's a really good call, actually, yeah.
Because that is like one long song, isn't it? After track 3 or 4. It literally goes ding, 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 and then it's like almost 15 minutes where it doesn't really stop. It kind of bleeds into the next one.
No, it definitely bleeds into the...
Awesome album.
Yeah,
I love that album.
Yeah.
I found that album the other day. It's in here somewhere.
This is a flamethrower! Dangerous.
Quickly, just come outside and video me on your iPhone putting this flamethrower on and doing a maniacal laugh.
You're a maniac!
We did that. Who's better?
Who's better?
Me? Right. Who's more modest? Should be the next question.
We need Mr. and Mrs. Don't we need paddles?
We do. Oh my god, we should have done paddles.
That was your job. You had the questions. Who's better at what? Who's better at piano? Dave. Who's better at guitar? Probably still Dave. Who's better? That's open to interpretation, so no comment. Who do
you prefer?
We don't...
In terms of experience, I have more.
That's just a fact.
In terms of sex appeal, you have a lot more. I don't know how I get through a lot of gigs because, I'm just like... But we're better at different things, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I feel like we both bring a huge amount to the group. And we hope you do too.
Proportion.
Yeah.
Who's better? You are. The audience.
That's so bent. What core memory do you guys have of each other from school that the other might not remember? Oh, snap. High school.
Yeah.
You, me, Sam Crocker...
Yeah.
and someone else,
had
to go down to the middle school, to play Christmas songs.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
We had to go and play Christmas songs, and Sam Crocker hated Christmas songs, so I had to basically lead the whole thing.
That was in Sean Dawson, wasn't it? Was it the four of us?
Why was us four? Were we the only ones studying music?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, because he was an AS. Yeah, we had Sean with us, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then he didn't do A2. It was three of us for A2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think who played what though, because I wasn't really playing guitar then.
Well, Sam Crocker played
obviously very good at guitar.
I played piano. You did drums.
But Sean did drums as well. So where we sat on the stool together.
No, Sean plays guitar.
He does as well. Yeah, he must have been.
Now.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I got another memory. Picture to accompany. We were frogs.
We were frogs. There's no way I'm going to find that photo.
I've got it.
I can easily find it.
I've got it. I was on there.
And I don't know how we got involved in that.
That would have been me. Was that Wind in the Willows?
It was Wind in the Willows.
Because that was Spotlight that I did shows with. I've always done shows with.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just...
7. And that was one of the shows. We were the band.
We were.
The four of us.
Is it called
Four
the
Musketeers?
Dugout?
The Pit.
The Pit. What's the Dugout?
That's that football match.
Oh. We have no clips of us playing, do we? It's a shame.
No, I don't
we were
think
probably absolutely atrocious.
Sing around in boats and boats, having the time of our carefree young lives. Let the rest they silly goes. I
remember it because I didn't like 3/4 time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The drummer. We'll move on. No, that's the last question.
That's the last question. So you don't want to play Last One Laughing? Last One Laughing?
Yeah, because it's relevant, because of the show.
It is relevant because the show has just come out.
Sorry.
So much editing! Stop burping! You're so gassy! Sorry.
Just had a cup of tea. You never snapped at me like that.
If you don't want to play it today...
Let's play it. How do we play it?
It's essentially one rule. No laughing or smiling. You're not allowed to smile because that's how it was on the UK version on Amazon Prime Video.
Oh yeah, because Kerry, not her name, Daisy May Cooper spent the whole time doing that.
She spent half the time sitting down and not doing anything.
And then laughed at her own joke, which I found hilarious. I would have gone as well.
Yeah, that's what we do. We essentially just have to just not. There's something funny about your face. But I made a theme song.
Go on.
But when I play the theme song, that's like the equivalent of on Amazon Prime Video. So
that would make me go immediately when I heard it. I was like, I'm going to close this. It's too funny.
Here we are.
We were born to laugh.
Whoa. We were born to laugh! That's so shit! That's so good!
I harmonised as well.
Can I hear the whole thing? No. Okay, just do that way. And
you don't want to hear more? How do you know there's more?
You didn't do the whole thing. Tell me you didn't do...
We were born to laugh. We never found a real giraffe.
Oh wait, that's not. It's not the right one.
Giraffe!
It's the old one.
That's the old one! How have you done? Okay.
Born to laugh. New final, absolute final. Version 3. That's a yellow card, sir. We need yellow cards.
Did you not laugh? How did you not laugh?
Oh, I've got a yellow card too. I'm just giving it to you.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm running this and also playing it because we don't have enough contestants. Right.
We were born to laugh, but we never found a reason to laugh.
So, you're allowed to rhyme laugh with laugh, don't you think?
No, I don't think you are.
Okay.
No, you don't have to play anymore. You can stop playing it now. I can't laugh. You asked for this. Where is it?
I was going to make this very one-sided.
You've got the song. I need something. Ah, where is it?
You haven't heard the rest. It's not funny. It's just a song.
Where is it? Ow! God.
Are you okay?
I'm alright.
I was so focused on not smiling or laughing I forgot to actually still care about you. You're just going to make yourself laugh. You're just going to do a Daisy May Cooper.
Just read them.
Well, that's not fun for the audience.
None of these are broadcastable. They're hilarious, but they're not broadcastable. Ooh. No.
Okay, you did well. So let's hear the rest.
Oh.
You have to still listen though. Read that to distract you, but still listen.
Just read that one.
That is funny though.
I can't believe I got red carded for that. It's my own book.
I'll give you a third. I think it should be 3 strikes. I don't know how they managed to not laugh at each other. You have to still the second strike then. You have to let me know when I can restart.
Oh god, that's the worst thing I've ever written.
Worst thing.
That's the worst thing I've ever written down on paper. That's awful. Oh god.
It's not what you showed me before, is it?
The thing I showed the doctor. You can laugh.
No, that's not the game. That's definitely not broadcastable. It was the fact that you went. Right. That's strike number 3 for you. We have done great, haven't we? That's a very short season. Do you want to listen to the whole theme now?
We were born to laugh, but we never found
It's
a
a pause.
reason to laugh. I know we built that laugh.
I wouldn't have survived that anyway. Well done. You're a worthy winner. We should wrap this up.
We should wrap this up. So thank you for coming along. If you're here, we're not very good at closing.
I can't get over that joke.
You can smile now if you want. Game's over. Let us know what you enjoyed and what you want to see more of on the podcast. Content related. He's really annoying. But
That didn't work.
see you next time.
Bye!
We were born to laugh, but we never found a reason to laugh. I know we built that laugh. Laugh. Laughing.